Pray. May the words of my mouth and the meditation of our hearts be pleasing in your sight, O Lord, our rock and our Redeemer. Was perhaps one of the better known Bible verses. Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. A wonderful invitation and a beautiful promise. These words greet us all equally, for we are all carrying some kind of burden, and some of us several burdens. These burdens can be hard, they are heavy, they can be very draining. If you've ever tried to carry a large object or a heavy object for a long period of time, you know that there's nothing easy about it. The same is true of the burdens in our lives, the broken relationships, painful memories, the financial worries, and all the constant changes that we encounter. They're hard to carry around. And the longer we carry them, the more worn down we can become. That word yoke that Jesus employs in our text from Matthew 11 might be familiar to some of you. It's typically a wooden crosspiece that's fastened over two animals and attached to a plow or a cart that they are supposed to pull. Now, unfortunately, that yoke has not been limited only to animals. Prisoners of war and slaves over the course of the centuries were also familiar with yokes as well, which were placed over their shoulders before they were ordered to pull something or carry a heavy load. As such, the word yoke became the symbol of burden-bearing, oppression, and subjugation. Now, maybe given that connotation, it surprises you that Jesus would use this word in describing a relationship with Him and what it entails. But I can tell you that that word yoke also has a positive connotation, something that I don't think we can look past this morning. You see, sometimes a yoke can be a really good thing. It can be used to achieve balance. You take a heavy load and you balance it, and it's much easier to move that load. You can do so with much more ease. For example, if you take heavy buckets of water and you carry them on a yoke, it's much easier than trying to do so by hand. Jesus offers a yoke to those who come to follow Him, and His yoke is of that latter example. It has a positive connotation, and it's really a very good thing. His way of discipleship or following Him is not burdensome in the sense of trying to achieve something and being under the burden of having to deliver some good in order to meet some type of satisfaction or be rewarded. Instead, Jesus' yoke is light. It is easy. It is constructed on the promises of God, His mercy and His love, which brings life into troubled and tired hearts. This comparison of Jesus' yoke versus the yoke of burden is captured well by our very own Martin Luther. He writes, in The Bondage of the Will, that humankind is like a horse. It's a horse that will be ridden by something, either Jesus Christ or the devil. Luther says this: thus the human will is placed between the two like a beast of burden. If God rides it, it wills and goes where God wills. As the psalm says, I have become as a beast before thee, and I am always with thee. But if Satan rides it, it goes and it wills and goes where Satan wills it. In other words, you don't have a choice not to be directed by something, but you do get to choose who's going to direct you. Will it be Christ? Will it be the devil? Or will it be something or someone else? Jesus knows that you will carry some kind of burden. That is a given. But if you want to know the ways of the world, then you let the devil ride you. You will give in to the desires of the flesh and allow the things of this world to weigh you down, to bury you under the pressures, the frustrations, the worries, and the fears. But if you want to know the way of God, You will seek Christ, trusting that you are really under his authority. And his rule is one of forgiveness, mercy, and salvation. And he's going to pour into you, not tear you down and not wear you down. There's a powerful story in C.S. Lewis's novel, The Great Divorce. Maybe some of you have read it, in which Lewis describes a man trying to enter the gates of heaven. The man is speaking with an angel at the gates of heaven, and the angel tells him essentially, yes, you can come in here, but you have to kill that lizard that's sitting on your shoulder. You gotta deal with it. And the man just cannot believe what he's being told to do. And he says, I can't kill this lizard. He's my best friend. He's been there with me over the years. I raised him from when he was a tiny little lizard. I just can't do it. The angel answers back and says, look, you've got to do that. That lizard is dirty and disgusting, and he's made your life miserable, made your clothes smelly and dingy. You've just got to get rid of him. All of your friends and all of your family have left you because of that lizard. Now the man is still conflicted, and it probably doesn't help that the lizard is also chatting towards the man, trying to convince him by saying things like, they don't really mean it, they don't really want you in heaven, you're going to be a lesser being by comparison. Man still can't bring himself to tear that lizard away and kill it. Now they keep going back and forth between the man and the angel and the lizard, until finally, with the angel's help, the man reaches up on his shoulder and he grabs a hold of the lizard. But the lizard resists him. The man is afraid that if he pulls, some of his own skin will also be ripped away. Finally, after some struggle, they manage to pull the lizard off, and the man throws it down on the ground, breaks its back, and he kills it. And the man falls to the ground. The angel helps the man up to his feet, and as he stands up, he realizes that he feels better than he's felt in a very long time. Like a weight has been lifted. He feels younger and renewed and stronger. And then to his surprise, as he looks down at that lizard, he sees it begin to glow and transform and come back to life as a beautiful white stallion, as a beautiful white horse. And the man climbs on the back of this horse and rides it through the gates of heaven. The point that C.S. Lewis is making is that sometimes when we get rid of the things that we carry around with us, those things which separate us from God, we gain a strength that carries us through this life and right into heaven. Now, it's not as though that this life under Christ will be a life of ease. Following Jesus is certainly full of risk and challenges, and Jesus has made this abundantly clear. He calls us to a life of humble service. But this is also a life of freedom and joy. It's not a life of slavery to the worldly passions and bondage to earthly concerns. It is a life that is joined to Christ, free from the burden of sin's final say over us and the need to justify ourselves through works righteousness. It's a life which rests in the promises of God and God's abundant grace. Yes, those burdens of life are heavy. And I know that you all know this far too well. But remember, my friends, in Jesus there is rest eternal. You don't have to carry around those burdens and those concerns alone. Jesus is there calling you to lay them at his feet and to find rest for your souls. I pray that you might be refreshed by the love and faithfulness of Christ. And I trust that he will remove your burdens of guilt and sin. I pray that he might give you strength to bear any earthly burden that you face until the day comes when he wipes away all the pain, all the suffering, and all the tears completely and utterly, just as he promised us he would do. Glory to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit,